What's going on, my people? What's going on? How you guys going? How's your day going, y'all? First of all, I want to apologize for not going live against, especially with the Manchester Derby. I should have gone live. Ultimate Duo. I deeply apologize for that. It was 7 a.m. in the morning, and I thought I was gonna be able to watch the game and live stream it, but I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I was knocked the fuck out. I was knocked out, bro. Look, waking up at 7 a.m., 7:30 to watch a game in the United States is not as easy as it is, man. I know some of you guys got to be up at 5 a.m. to watch some American sports and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that, but I'll be real with y'all, man. I said I was going to live stream the Manchester Derby. I cannot hold you. I was out and exhausted, but I appreciate you guys, and I want to let you guys know that that would not happen again. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's not happening again. I'm still trying to work and trying to stream consistently. Now, let's talk about Chelsea versus Brentford. Chelsea got the W. Chelsea got the 3 points. Hooray! Chelsea 2, Brentford nil. Goals from João Pedro and Kopama with a penalty to double the lead and give us that cushion that we always need. You know, this game against Brentford showed that one goal is never enough. And I feel like as Chelsea fans, as football fans, you guys know that as well. One goal against any team is never enough unless you have one of the best defense on some prime Chelsea defense or you have a defense that's as good as Arsenal defense. One goal is not enough because Brentford was the better team this game. Brentford was the better team. I wouldn't say that they dominated, but when it comes to having big chances, when it comes to having total shots, shots on target, maybe expected GA, ball possession, big chances missed. How many balls, how many touches in the opposition box, how many passes into the final third. Brentford dominated us in that aspect, bro. We just took our chances and we were clinical, and that was what it means. But I'll be honest, there's a lot of things that has to be worked out, especially when it comes to the attacking side of Chelsea. When it comes to the offense of Chelsea, a lot of things has to be worked out, man. Because I'll be honest with you, it is just not looking good at all. Brentford had 31 touches in Chelsea's box. Guess how many Chelsea had in Brentford box? 10. Echima, Diaz, Jew. What's 10 in French? I don't know. I'm sure you guys can let me know. Like, bro, it's not. I was watching this game and I was saying like, I was literally having high blood pressure, bro. Like my heartbeat was beating. I could hear the heartbeat. I could hear the beat of my heart, man. Because we did not play good. Performance wise, we were poor. But defensively, I think this was one of our best performances I've ever seen from Chelsea defensively. That's the one thing that I will admit. Because I have to give a shout out to Tosin. I know that we always berate Tosin. We call Tosin trash. Like we criticize Tosin a lot for being so poor, for losing duels, for misplaced passes, for his lack of defensive positioning. So many things we criticize Tosin for. Every time we see Tosin starting or we see him come being subbed on, we are like, oh, really, Tosin? When are we gonna get Matt Gahey, who just took his ass from Manchester City? When are we gonna get a good, decent, experienced veteran of a center back? But I have to give a shout out to Tosin. I think if Tosin has finished this game, he would have gotten man of the match. In my opinion, I would have given him man of the match because what Tosin did this game was amazing. Tosin had 13 clearances, nine headed clearances, two interceptions, two recoveries, and did not get dribble past once. He was amazing. He held the line for us. Another shout out I have to give out to is Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez was amazing for us, bro. I know that against Arsenal, he was very poor. I criticized him heavily because he was very poor against Arsenal. But in this game, I have to give him a shout out, man. He made six saves. Six saves. He was 1v1 with Shade. He was 1v1 with Shade, and he was able to block a 1v1. Most, it doesn't matter, bro. Most strikers, most wingers, most attackers is scoring a 1v1 with a goalie. But Shea could not do it. I think Ganacho was a little bit decent in this game. He had a chance to put us 3 goals up in the first half where Pedro Neto was on the right wing and he played a lovely low cross and Pedro and Ganacho had a chance to just tap it in. But instead he just shot the ball wide. I'm like, bro, like d- like is your leg like wrongly misplaced or what? Like do you have bow legs or something? Like you can't direct that ball inside the net. Why are you directing it into the stands? So Ganacho had one chance to put us 2 goals up in the first half, but he missed that. He messed that up. Jao Pedro, shout out to Jao Pedro for that. That earlier goal because we needed that earlier goal because Brentford was very confident and they were just capable of just playing so hard and just trying to beat us to score and equalize. And they had so many chances to do that in the first half. They had so many chances to do that in the second half. Enzo Fernandez was very solid in my opinion, made some nice runs defensively. He helped as well. Caicedo, Chalobah, Cucurella with a nice headed out as well. He made some nice clearances. A lot of the counter attacking that Brentford did when we were pushing the ball up. Cucurella did a good job snuffing that out. Rhys James, as always, couple mistakes here and there, but overall was very solid. Chalobah got dribble past once, but other than that, I think it was very solid. I think our defense was the best part of this Chelsea team. We were solidifying. Even when Fofana came on, Hato came on, defensively they were very solid. I think we need to work on. I think Liam has to look at this Chelsea squad and say, okay, yes, defensively we were good this game, but that does not mean we're going to be good defensively throughout the whole season. You know what I mean? There's still a lot of things that has to be worked out. But attacking wise, we are not doing a good job finding ways to score. The first goal was off of a was off of a deflection off of Enzo Fernandez and João Pedro had to shoot. The second goal was off a Liam Delap penalty when Liam Delap came on and he got fouled by Brentford goalie and Kopama took the penalty. Because I do want to say that Cole Palmer did not play good this game. Performance wise, Cole Palmer was very poor. I don't know if he's injured or something because he doesn't have that lightning quick pace and speed that I expect him to have. Obviously, he's not known for his speed, obviously, but he was very, very slow. Like slow to pass the ball out, slow to dribble with the ball, slow to pass the ball around. I'm like, this is not the Cole Palmer that I want. This is not the Cole that I need. You know what I'm saying? So I expect more from Cole Palmer. So hopefully he played the whole 90 minutes and maybe he can get used to playing that whole 90 minutes and finally be able to get back to the Cole Palmer that we know because he was very poor in this game. Right now, I would take the 3 points. I would take the win. It's not a good performance by Chelsea. Brentford had so many chances. They had 2 clear-cut chances to score. One hit the bar, and Shade was 1v1 in front of Sanchez, and how he could not score that is beyond me. You know, because this game could have been 2-2. It could have been 3-2 Brentford. And I have to say that Brentford is such a good team. What the set piece coach has done for Brentford is amazing, bro. I mean, look at Thomas Frank and his team. Thomas Frank lost today to West Ham. If you had told me that Brentford would be 7 places higher than Spurs, I would have looked at you and say, "Nigga, you smoking crack. Stop smoking damn cracks." Because what Brentford is doing this season is amazing, and hopefully, I'm just hoping that Chelsea can find a way to be offensively in a groove because we need to find a way to attacking wise we are so poor and we have to find a way to score. We only had 10 touches in the opposition box and that's not good enough, man. It should be us having 30 touches in the opposition box, not Brentford having that amount in our own box. So shout out to Tosin, shout out to Sanchez, shout out to Chalobah, Cucurella, Fofana, our defensive players, Caicedo, Andrew Santos. They were the best. They were the best part about Chelsea. So, do you guys tell me what you guys think about Chelsea versus Brentford? I would love to know what you think we need to work on, what you think went wrong, and congratulations to Liam Wazinha, Chelsea manager. Liam, shout out to his first Premier League win as Chelsea manager. Long may it continue and long may it reign. I'm actually liking the way he has Chelsea playing. You know, the only problem is with the style of play he has Chelsea doing can be very dangerous because if we go up against a very elite counter-attacking team, they'll be able to punish us. So, which means that our fullbacks needs to have the speed to be able to track back and make a recovery defensive tackle or something. So that can be very dangerous, but let's see, we have Paphos Champions League next on Wednesday, and after that we're going to Crystal Palace, I believe. So is this league, this season is amping up right now, man. Everything is ramping up. Everything is amping up. So let's see how it goes. Appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you guys will like and subscribe. And once again, I'm sorry, especially to my man Ultimate Duo. I'm very sorry for not being able to live stream that Man United versus Man City, that Manchester Derby, because honestly, I thought that Man City would grab the W, and it was 7 o'clock in the morning, man. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Appreciate you guys for watching. Black Ralphie, Ash Black. I'm out. Peace.